shadow dragons have a hideout in Docktown. We should check in, see if there's news on the Venatori.
Already?
They work fast, and with that relic case off their hands, they'll work even faster. Meet you in Docktown.
Vale. Regreso a la ciudad, vale. Ah, tapa. Tiene cara de India, ¿no? De hindú.
Trouble in the Anvalanim. Darkspawn.
But those tunnels are safe passage for...
I know. We've had to close that entrance.
We can help. We recently had to deal with Blight. Those Darkspawn have to be destroyed before they get out into the city.
If you get through, signal the all clear at the hidden door.
Vale. Investiga el Anvalanim.
Is floating messes with the clouds.
Typical, huh?
This is troubling. Darkspawn in the city.
And in one of the worst places. The shadows rely on those tunnels to rescue people.
A ver si puedo hacer... Ah, coño. Vale, vale, eso está aquí al lado. Ah, aquí.
The Anvalanim should have an entrance this way. The passage is hidden by a wall carving. Keep an eye out. Venatori.
Yeah.
Why are they so close to the shop?
Tío. Cada. ¿Cómo era esto? Ah, sí.
The wall carving you mentioned.
That's the
Wow.
one. There's a switch behind the serpent's head on the left.
Got it.
Bien.
It's dark down here, isn't it?
A ver qué nos encontramos por aquí. Ostras,
Don't let this out.
explosión, chavales. Esto no lo puedo quemar, ¿no? Aquí habrá algo. Ahí está.
That did it. We can get through now.
Perfecto.
I hate tunnels. Let's kill those shadow dragon rats so I can leave this place.
A los atacantes. Hostia, ¿qué están aquí los cabritos estos?
Reinforcements. We can't let them reach the Shadow Dragon hideout. More Venatori.
Uy, ese.
We have to take out
Cuidado.
the leaders.
Look at that. Get rid of the black hole, but not keep coming.
Uy.
Nice move, bro.
Pues el mando está... Ahí el mando. El mago está chulo.
Find the other boil.
Porque me gusta eso que... De usar la magia y pues sí, con la daga esta. Que combinas la magia con el ataque su cuerpo a cuerpo. Está bastante chulo.
Now turn.
¿No están ahí? Pensaba que los habíamos petado todos.
Those Darkspawn and Venatori were on the same side.
I know. And that worries me. At least that seems to be the last of them.
It should be safe for the shadows to use the entrance again.
Let's find it and tell them to open up.
¡Hala! Petado. Subo por aquí, ¿no? Vale.
There it is, the hidden entrance back into the shop.
Aquí no hay nada. No.
It's Rook. All clear down here.
Nice work. I'll get the door.
¿Qué pasa?
Good that you're still standing. Best let Asher know.
How did the Venatori find the Shadow Dragon's hideout? Isn't it a secret?
We help the people in Docktown. They know where we are. Someone might have talked about the shop. People spreading rumors, that's easy to handle. But Darkspawn, that's different.
Amadal. Ahí está.
You really saved our skins there, Rook. Those Darkspawn could have destroyed us.
It wasn't just Darkspawn. Venatori were there too, and they weren't fighting each other.
How is that possible? Darkspawn attack all living things.
Darkspawn are blighted. If the gods control the blight, they might control the Darkspawn.
No dejaremos. Exacto.
Darkspawn or Venatori makes no difference. We'll defeat them all.
If you're looking for answers about the Venatori, I may have a lead. A warehouse on the other side of the city. Lots of cult activity. And some of them were spotted heading towards a shop. Could be a coincidence, or it could be something more.
It's worth a look.
Agreed. Rook?
Let's go.
Let's go.
One day you'll move.
The Viper, or Asher, I suppose. Is he the leader of the Shadow Dragons?
One of them. He made his name freeing slaves and supporting their rebellions. He won't...
So, the Viper's real name is Asher?
A middle name. He calls himself Viper for first impressions. Or so he says.
What do you mean?
Asher just doesn't have the same impact, does it?
No sé si puedo hacer con... Tengo que seguir. Pensaba que salía el objetivo. Los ascensores que nos falten.
Those are Venatori. We're on the right
Y ahí, fricazo ahí. Solo uno, han parecido unos.
Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
Ahora ahí. ¡Ay! Mierda.
So the setup, you do the rest.
grande. Que antes lo tenía aquí grande. Vale.
Watch out. The Venatori have posted guards.
Saltaba y hacía así, o sea, siempre la haremos aquí, ¿no? A ver. Tú dale cancela a este. Hay que petar eso. Vale, ¿ahora qué, putilla? Toma. Upa. Vale, tenemos, ¿no? Dos petados.
That the last of them?
Locked. There has to be another way in.
Está cerrada la puerta.
Eyes open.
Hostia, está fuerte,
Let's keep
Toma ya.
moving before more of them come crawling out.
Ya, menos mal que hemos cogido esa habilidad de que hacíamos más daños a la armadura. Voy a coger esto. Ya, he dado la vuelta, ¿no? Aquí.
It's a Venatori. We must be close. It's all the Venatori guarding the place. Right. It's our way in.
Abajo.
That sounds like magic. I think. Venatori up to no good, I bet.
Y a ver si no podré pasar ahora.
They're summoning darkspawn.
How?
We stop them, then we figure it
La
out.
están liando aquí,
They're using magic to control that darkspawn. We have to stop it.
Get them! We can't let Darkspawn be released into the city.
Tiene el ritual. Primero cogemos los cofres. Aquí no puedo entrar, ¿no? Tengo que... Vale, vale. Vamos a detener. Voy a ir aquí abajo.
Venatori, and darkspawn under their control. Stop them.
No se puta, parar esto.
Two of the darkspawn of Venatori. Let's search the place, figure out what they were doing.
Made it through that one.
Va, tenemos material nuevo, ¿eh?
Look at this. Draining into the tunnels below the city, perhaps.
One more way the Venatori released blight into our tunnels. I'll tell the other shadows.
No lo podemos quemar. A ver, hay que investigar por aquí.
This explains the darkspawn we keep finding in the catacombs.
At least they don't know where the shadow dragons are, exactly.
A ver, aquí ves otro pergamino.
This note. Knight Commander Lenos of the Minrathous Templars is being paid off by Venatori.
Damn it.
The gods gave the Venatori a relic they can use to control darkspawn.
Vale. Mueve con los dragones. Venga. Está aquí, ¿no, tío? Me he ido todo flipado.
Did you find anything in there?
The risen gods taught the Venatori how to control darkspawn. Explains why the hideout was attacked.
We found documents from the Knight Commander. I knew he was crooked. I didn't think he was actually a Venatori.
Let's head back to the shop. We'll discuss things there.
Vale.
We managed to catch the stragglers fleeing the warehouse.
They'll think twice before coming back here. What else did you find?
The Venatori serve Elganan and Gillenane like we thought. They gave the cult control over darkspawn.
Great. Sounds like the Venatori are going to be even more trouble.
He venido a ayudar, ¿no? Somos putos amos.
Is there something I can do? The risen gods are my responsibility too.
How do we know we can even trust you? You're not from here. You don't know Minrathous like we do. And we know as little about you as we do these risen gods you unleashed.
Now, what is it they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The cult has its hooks deep in the city. Venatori backers sit in the magisterium chambers, and now they wield power given to them by the gods. We'll have to get along if there's any chance of surviving this.
May, what are you doing here? You promised you'd lay low.
Tried it, didn't much care for it.
Hola, yo soy Grodd.
Nice to meet you. I'm Rook.
There's trouble in Minrathous, Venatori and risen gods. Rook's helping us with it. Mayvaris is one of the Shadow Dragon leaders.
Mayvaris Talani, formerly Magister Mayvaris Talani, at your service.
Wait, formally?
My enemies conspired to have my magisterium seat stripped from me. We can talk about it later, if you want. My concerns feel petty when stacked against risen gods. The shadow dragons have a lot to discuss, but you, Rook, are expected at the Swan.
Me? The cobbled swan, why?
The First Warden is here to speak with you.
The First Warden? Let's hope we actually get some help with the Blight.
Come back when you can. I think we'll need your help again.
Vale. Misión completada. Bueno, bastante cortita esta,
Talos' fried fish is to die for. Where does he get the fish? Not straight out of the canal.
Nuevo nivel de exploración desbloqueado.
Spotted any more darkspawn?
Not close to the shop, but we're keeping alert. We haven't seen the end of them.
Bueno, ¿y qué te pareció el Julio el Back for Blood?
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic?
Ahí está.
Where were we?
Do Templars really not have authority over mages in Tevinter? What happens if there's blood magic? What do they do?
Depends on the Templar. Depends on who's bought their loyalty.
What do you do when the authorities can't be trusted to do the right thing?
That's how I keep busy.
Did the Magisterium explain why?
I am Jowen Glastrom, First Warden and Supreme Commander of Weishaupt. I received word of your team's request for Grey Warden assistance after an incursion of the Blight at Demeter's Crossing. I looked into you. An adventurous veil jumper, best known for discovering, then losing an invaluable map. I'd imagine that caused a certain resentment among your veil jumper superiors.
Esta está por ahí.
That's Veil Jumper business. You're here to talk about Grey Warden business. The Blight.
Explain to me how a veil jumper poking around in elven ruins unleashed the Blight.
We've been tracking a mage named Solus. He's actually several thousand years old. In elven mythology, he's known as Fen'Harel, the Dreadwolf, god of lies.
That is a number of titles.
Well, Fen'Harel is elven for Dreadwolf, so that only counts as one, but yeah, you're not wrong. Anyway, he wanted to tear down the Veil and restore the ancient elven empire. We stopped his ritual.
I did not come here to listen to fairy tales. I am here because of the Blight.
Me gusta este.
We
Ven
haven't
bigotes
even gotten to the real fairy tale parts yet. When we stopped Solus, 2 elven gods escaped from where he'd imprisoned them. Elganon and Gillenane. They're not just evil. They're blighted. The point is that the gods are making the Blight worse. Demeter's Crossing was just the start. That's why we need the Grey Wardens.
It is clear that whatever you did to unleash the Blight has corrupted your already weak mind.
Okay, wait.
You will be taken to Weishaupt and placed under heavy guard until the danger you caused by unleashing the Blight passes.
Tú, cucha idiota.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am deadly serious.
Está
I
poniendo
don't have
pollito,
time to sit here and stroke your ego. You need to shut up and listen. The threat is real. The gods are coming, and they're bringing the Blight with them.
Let me tell you something about the Blight. It is evil, it is implacable, And above all, it is predictable. The Blight has not changed in over 1,000 years. The Grey Wardens will defeat it, as they always do. And we will do so without you causing confusion with your deranged conspiracy theories. I suggest you come along quietly.
Adamant Fortress 941, Dragon. The Grey Wardens attempted to raise an army of demons. Hardly the models of good judgment yourselves, are you?
Everyone knows Warden Commander Clarel acted alone at Adamant Fortress.
Acted alone, you say? Imagine if everyone were to see the letter I discovered where you authorize her actions. I wonder how that might complicate the narrative.
Are you prepared to risk the security of the Grey Wardens over this?
You may be surprised to learn that I care very little about the security of the Grey Wardens.
Stay away from the Blight, and do not pester the Grey Wardens with any more of your nonsense.
He seems upset. Was it something I said?
That was close. Wasn't looking forward to being dragged off to a Grey Warden dungeon. Who should I be thanking for the assist?
Magister Dorian Parvis, at your service. A mutual friend thought you might require some support.
Mevaris Talani? With the Shadow Dragons?
The very same.
What's your relation to the Shadow Dragons?
About a decade ago, Mevaris and I started a political faction called the Lucerni. We were going to change Tevinter for the better. Everyone would recognize the common sense benefits of our approach, and we'd all live happily ever after.
I take it that didn't happen.
Mevaris was framed, kicked out of the Magisterium, and the Lucerni were dissolved. So she took the movement underground.
The Shadow Dragons.
Since I still haunt the Magisterium, that makes me the Shadow Dragon's man on the inside.
Nos hemos ganado un enemigo.
I think we made an enemy of the First Warden today. Well, more you than me. He just thinks I'm a dangerous idiot.
Ha! Enemy? I've ignored greater men. No Grey Warden worth the name sits in a Minrathous lounge sipping wine. You need the Wardens? Look for the ones out there fighting the Blight. In the meantime, the Shadow Dragons will keep a close watch on the Venatori. Good luck. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Venga.
Only the veil stood between us and a world of blighted darkness. But on this side, the gods could only tap a trickle. They had to turn that trickle into a flood. They sure could have used Solus's dagger to rip open the Fade. But some foolish mortal had taken it. So, they'd have to create a dagger of their own. Drowning the world in blight was just a matter of time.
I need to talk to Varric.
Vale. Vamos a hablar con Varric. ¿Dónde tenemos a Varric? Yo lo jugué y la verdad que me gustó.
Killed with an arrow instead of magic. Hard to get an angle like that.
Y cuando le pillas el truquito, yo ahora porque hacía mucho tiempo que no lo jugaba.
And thriving again. Good for them. What was I talking about? I don't know the place
Pero está
that
chulo,
well.
está chulo.
What does Spirit spend money on? Never mind. What do you have?
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I have. Plenty, ever since it hurt Harding.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads. You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke loose.
It can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
Oh, hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are
¿Quieres una
weird,
cita?
but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old for this shit.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
Misión.
You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
Va, Dios. Pues pegaremos aquí, ¿eh? Después todo el caos de que ha pasado. Los problemas de mierda. Bueno, hemos hecho una horita, ¿no? Como siempre. Media hora de antes, media hora de ahora. Así que... ¿dónde está la cámara aquí? ¡Hala! Espero que os haya gustado. Hemos estado un ratico. Como siempre, esto lo subiré en YouTube en... Buah. No sé cuánto. Pero ahora mismo tú lo estás viendo en YouTube. Así que nada, amigos. Un placer. Y como dice Julio, estamos en contacto. Chau, chau.